Hey Colin, what are you up to?
Oh, just fixing up the old Chevy. Got a truck show coming up this month. But hi, my name is Colin Chandler. I'm running for 2020 President of the United States. I was born in Gober, Mississippi, and I went to Harvard at the age of 16. While I was at Harvard, I won a Nobel Peace Prize for helping reduce world hunger by 5%. And I've been the Senator of Mississippi for 6 years, so that's why I think I'm very experienced to be your president 2020. Vote for Chan, he's the man. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh hey, I'm just tying on the bass lure for the fishing trip coming up soon. I'm currently running for vice president. I was born in Gober, Mississippi. I'm a former U.S. Army member, and I got my law degree at Harvard, and I'm the former governor of Mississippi.
Oh, hi there. I'm just, cleaning my gun for the big hunting trip this week. The hunting for me is just a great way to get to bond with my family and my friends and just spend a lot of time with them and make some good memories. Some of my best memories came from hunting trips, especially when I killed this buck, I like to call Big Bruiser over here, with my kid and his friend. So, believe it or not, some people want to take this privilege away from us. They think that we shouldn't be able to own guns. But as a presidential candidate, I will continue to support the Second Amendment. I believe every American should have the privilege to be able to own a gun. Of course, this privilege can be taken away for reasons such as felonies and violent crimes. As a nation, us Republicans must stand our ground and protect our Second Amendment rights from the liberals. Chicago has the strictest gun control policies. As the gun laws became more strict in 2015 and 2016, gun violence rose approximately 61% in Chicago. This is proof that these laws and restrictions aren't helping one bit. Many people blame these crimes on assault rifles. First of all, they aren't assault rifles because assault rifles are fully automatic machine guns, and the media just says this to rally up the citizens. They are actually semi-automatic rifles. They just look more scarier. The truth is, pistols are responsible for most of the crimes, but still, we can find a way to fix this. I propose we find a different way to deal with this issue. Just dumping these hazardous materials in this bucket so I can dump them in this nice pristine lake over there and kill every living organism in the entire lake.
No, what are you doing?
I'm about to dump this in the lake.
Why?
Because there's nowhere else to dump it.
No, under the Budkey Act of 2020, you're not allowed to dump that into this lake.
Why not?
Because you just can't.
Okay. So, as the President of the United States, I will make it my top priority to cut down on water pollution. Did you know that in developed countries, 70% of industrial waste is dumped into untreated waters? This is not acceptable because this ruins ecosystems, harms and kills aquatic life, and pollutes areas. If we keep allowing this to happen, then it could potentially ruin nice areas of land and water that could be used for useful things. Also, as the President of the United States, I would continue to make areas of land that are protected, such as national parks. I would increase the number of them to ensure that land in this country is protected and preserved as well as possible. That is how I would help the environment if I were elected as President of the United States. Oh, hey Hayden, what are you doing?
I was just on my computer and I was just Googling what the average college cost was, and it's getting pretty absurd. Did you know that in the past 30 years, college prices gone up 163%? How are Americans today able to afford that? I just don't get it. If these prices continue to increase, the attendance and graduation rate of colleges will be terrible, and it won't even be good in the future, and these kids are our future, so I propose that we limit the amount of that colleges can charge. Oh, I'm just so thirsty. I wish I had something to drink, like a bottle of water. Oh, what's that? A text? Look outside your door.
FBI agent Bradley Gober here. See, I heard that you needed a bottle of water and that information was stored on the government's hard drive of all the information of United States citizens. Goodbye.
I personally think data collection should be used properly. You know, sometimes when you're searching for something on the internet and other items related to that search appear in the form of advertisements, I think that this is a big issue and it needs to be taken care of. I think this form of data collection is unnecessary and it does not need to be needed. Did you know that 235 terabytes of data was collected by the U.S. government in 2011? That number is way too large, and I think the government should not be allowed to access that much information from people. Another stat is anywhere from 10,000 to 20,000 crimes are stopped or solved because of data collection. So I still think it's important. It just needs to be heavily regulated, and that's why data collection is important but should be limited.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. So, as you already know, I'm running for president 2020, and the reason why I think you should vote for me is because I'm just flat out better than the rest of the candidates. Like, they all are kind of trash at what they do, and they're just not fit to be a president like I am. So you should vote for me because vote for Chan. He's the man.
I'm the president of the NRA, and I support Colin Chapman for president.
I'm Barack Obama, and I support this message.